To all the killers and the $100 billers. Yes. What's happening, Palm Tree? It's Chillin' Dylan up in here. Brings me great pleasure to do another review for you. Mobb Deep, Infinite. First of all, rest in peace to Prodigy. This is an incredible piece to the legacy that he's left behind, that Havoc and Alchemist and everybody who worked on this album have cultivated. This is Mobb Deep's first album since 2009, so you honestly gotta recognize how monumental to hip-hop this is. But for my hip-hop warriors, listen up. We all know Mobb Deep is a staple of East Coast hip-hop, and I'm just gonna dive right in and say this, that I've been throwing out a lot of this is a contender for album of the year again and again about multiple projects, but I'm gonna say this is for show a contender for album of the year. But Look at Me featuring Clips. I mean, I just want everybody to take this as a golden example that hip-hop is alive and well, you know, because you got two really powerful dynamic duos coming together, and it's just so on point. The M, the O, that one, you could tell that that was an old one they were sitting on, because today everybody's saying No Diddy, and I don't really know like Mobb Deep's relationship with Puffy, but it is what it is. Down For You featuring Nas and Jorja Smith is an instant classic. It sounds luxurious. I'm like, Nas and the Infamous, like, come on now, Queensbridge all day. You know, that shit make me want to be from Queens, okay? Taj Mahal featuring Alchemist is a classic. Like, in my mind, I already have like the visual laid out for that. That shit is just so smooth. Mr. Magic is another one of my favorites. Love that hypnotic thing. You know, the best thing about this album is that it really is great at what it is. It's just such a top-notch East Coast hip-hop record. My Era, so much love for that real shit. And I like how he mixes it up between, like, he shouts out, like, you know, everybody, you know, Dog Pound and Outlaws too. Like, you shout out the West Coast too. I'd love to hear that. Pour the Henny featuring Nas. When you think about it and Prodigy names who he's rhymed with, it's like his life was complete, at least hip hop wise. Like, so solid. And this is like good gym music. It's like, it makes you want to hit a punching bag while you're listening to this. Clear Black Nights, I'm like, Wu-Tang and the Infamous, come on, they got Raekwon and Ghostface on there. Like, how legendary does it get? I love the instrumentation on that beat. The congas go, the guitar goes. This is like creme de la creme New York hip-hop. Love the fact that on the, I don't want to call it the Down For You remix, but they had H.E.R on there the second time around. I actually kind of prefer that one a little bit more to the Jorja Smith one. And We the Real Thing was just so hard, you know. So all in all, you know I kind of skimmed through this review, as I do many reviews, but hey, I just loved it, man. And it's like, this makes me want to like get more into Havoc's discography, get more into Prodigy's solo discography as well. And you know, cause like growing up, you know, I knew a few songs, and that's kind of like, with some artists, that's all you need to know is a few songs. But this makes me like almost want to go back and, you know, catch up on like all things Mobb Deep, because like them niggas is cold-blooded, and it's like no matter how mainstream sounding they are, if they, you know, rap about like more gangster stuff or more like getting money stuff, it still has that kind of underground flavor to it, just because like that's really what East Coast hip hop is all about, you know. It's bringing it back to that real. Okay, and I know like some post-mortem albums maybe make people feel some type of way, but like with this, like, nah, this was a classic. It just shows like, you know, classic hip hop from the 90s still has a place in 2025 and a respectable place. So what do you guys think of Infinite from Mobb Deep? Let me know in the comments. Peace, love, Palm. Are you an unsigned or independent artist looking for a review of your music? Well, you need to holler at Palm. Send an email to prettyawesomelitmusic@outlook.com or just message me on Instagram.
You better follow Palm,
biatch.